Hello everyone and welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're continuing our game of Planescape Torment. There's just a little part here of the map we haven't done. Whoops. I can't use WASD in this game. Nope. I thought this was cleared up. And that would be okay. It was so fucking destroyed. Of course she doesn't have any more spells.
Yes.
I have a bunch of spells.
How may I help?
I could do
May my
that.
faith lend me strength.
I could even do like prayer on top of that. Save.
All right. Endure. In enduring, grow strong. Kind of valley.
Wow, he just okay. No, he's not dead.
I hear I shall serve.
Yeah, well, I think we'll have to
All right.
go heal ourselves.
I'm gone. All right. All right. I'm gone. I'm gone. Done.
Wow, they just respawned.
Damn it!
Tyler, did you see that?
How about that? This guy just got destroyed.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. The
Lend me strength.
Die.
Yes?
Die. All right. All right. Valley. All right.
Might as well.
All right.
Oh, there wasn't anything there.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm hurt.
Lend me strength.
I'm hurt.
How about that? I'm just gonna fucking die.
I hear your words. Your path is mine. I will hear you. Your path is mine. I'm gone.
Okay. We're done with this place.
Shiawase.
Done.
Let's go sell some stuff here. So what needs to be done right now is going to Rezel's maze, and once we do that, I looked it up just to be sure, but that's the point where it's a point of no return, where when we come back here, it's essentially the end of the game. This is not to say that it's the final dungeon, but the last part of the game, you cannot go back to Sigil. Unless I do something like... I will try. What's this? Chromatic orb when eld. So you put it there. Interesting.
Done.
Exotic item. Tattered ragdoll. I'll take it. The years haven't been kind to this tiny ragdoll. It is coming apart at the seam. It looks like its threads are unraveling. It is obviously intended to be a replica of the Lady of Pain, but the button eyes and its plush softness don't strike much fear into your heart. So this will be used.
I'm gone.
To get ourselves mazed, not to get to Rezel's maze. But if you piss the lady off in the game, there's multiple ways to do that. If I kill innocent people,
Ward, clerks.
If I kill Dabus, and there may be other ways. And using this doll is one way to do it without having to kill innocent people. Because I don't want to kill innocent people. Yeah, I wanted to sell a shit ton of stuff.
All right.
First. I can sell the unfolding portal. What's this? Chain lightning storm. Aha. Okay, we got the thing. Take that. Now we can go back to our crash.
I'm gone.
So before doing the Revel's Maze and then multiple other things, I'm gonna wrap up everything I need to do here, which consists of not much. I just clicked reload. by accident because I wanted to press log. Autosave maybe? Do we have the Lady of Pain? We
I'm
do.
gone.
I wanted to check the logs, but here is the journal, it's called. This is what we have. Forget this, forget this. This never happened. No, Icewind Dale is the Icewind Dale 2 is the
Does your
best.
tail assist you in maintaining your balance?
The best Infinity Engine game.
No, it's for scratching my back, you sodden box.
Yes, that is quite logical.
Oh. Nodum, how does it feel to be separated from the source, from other Modrons?
Once I was one, now I am one. But it is a smaller, louder one.
It seems you and Mort have much more in common than I first thought. What do we need the succubus for? She'll turn on us, she will.
Yeah, no, I can't
All right.
unload my stuff here.
I'm gone.
It would be nice. It would have been nice to open up the sarcophagus. Like if the sarcophagus could be a container, that would have been a really nice spot too. Because I can't rest here, right?
Done.
Okay, so let's remove some things. Vestal room key. I don't think I need this anymore. Oh, that's the key. Oh. I'm definitely not removing these things, just in case. Well, I definitely don't need to bring these things, so I'll just give them to other people. Do I need this? So once I have this, so I need this together. Okay, I'll just give stuff to them. What against shadows? So this could be used like here, or even here? What? What? Ah, okay. The shadows will be more difficult. Okay, so I can use this against shadows, put it in one of these slots, and I can also like use it as an item, but then it will be used forever. I don't know. Okay, like give this to you, and this, and this. I'm gonna keep these in case it helps me come back. I just realized that we do not have the Modron cube anymore. Is it in there? Huh. We don't have it anymore. Did it get dropped again when I was talking to somebody and something like that, and it was there and it got dropped? I feel that's what happened. Oh my god. So fucking annoying. At least I don't need to go back there anymore. But I could have tried to use it while inside the maze, see if that would have worked. Probably would not have worked. So I don't think I need this token anymore. And I will be alone in there, so I will bring health item with me. So like these things. This could be useful to identify stuff. Without, I don't know if I'll be able to rest where I go. So fuck that. Magic missile. Maybe it's gonna be useful. Imagine I left the cube inside the cube. That is possible. That is something that's possible. Just into fire. Okay, let's say I don't need this. I probably don't need this either. Keep those, don't need that. Healing scroll, that might be useful. And I don't think I need this. Okay. I have as much space as possible. Yeah, I think we're ready.
Endure. In your path is mine.
Okay, and now I'm curious now. When the fuck did I lose? Let's go back here.
Looks like my skills have increased.
I have it here. Interesting. That was this place. So let's go a little further.
Looks like my skills have
I
increased.
still have it. Okay, what about here?
Looks like my skills have increased.
I don't have it anymore. It seems that when I picked up this, I lost it. Tabarnak. This is not done, so it's not inside there. No, I didn't want to quit the game. And the game crashed as it was quitting. I think I know where it is. The only place that somebody gave me stuff is when I got my my legacy back. So it's probably in the advocate's house.
I'm gone.
Like, what other items did I lose that I never
I estimate
realized that
fall
I
from
lost?
grace to be found attractive by the male sex of over 321,423 separate species. Give or take 5.
Oh, does that include Modrons?
I am no longer able to answer that question. I do not know.
All right. Done.
Boom. Ah.
All right.
Is this game good? It's horrible. No, I don't know if you're joking or not. This game is amazing. Hey Tom, how's it going? Yeah, now we go back here.
All right.
Okay, one rest. Maze. Talk to the item. The years haven't been kind to this tiny ragdoll. It's coming apart at the seams. Looks like threads are unraveling. Oh, you're just a little cute old lady of pain, aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, you are. Truth. Oh, great lady of pain, goddess of sigil, hear my plea for aid and help me in my hour of need. Joke. Oh, great lady of pain, goddess of sigil, hear my plea of aid and help me. Put the doll. Let's do this. Let's continue to do this. and then eventually she'll get pissed about it or something. And that's what's supposed to happen. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I need to joke. Okay. Maybe I need to put it away now, and now she's gonna.
All
be
right.
pissed.
I'm gone.
I know she mazes you when you. Like there's a cutscene. She intercepts you when you travel or something.
All right. I'm gone.
It's a long game. It's a long game, and you spend so much time in this area. We are going tonight, hopefully, going to attain the last area of the game where it gets much better.
I'm gone.
I'm just trying to do a little thing here with this doll. You're supposed to fiddle with this doll, and eventually pisses the Lady of Pain, and she sends you. Oh. Uh-oh. As you're about to say the words, you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation in the back of your skull. With it comes a premonition that saying those words will place you in terrible danger. Even feeling as you do could prove dangerous. Oh. But nothing happened. But nothing happened. Nothing happened. Oh. Oh. Yes, Lady of Pain. Yeah, this is just a little optional area.
I wanted to go.
This is a little optional area that I'm gonna do just for funsies. Yeah, you should play it, Tom. I think this is a game that everybody should play, and I mean, you should play this game if you haven't finished it. And you could stream it. Maybe you don't want to stream it because I don't know, for some reason. I don't know. I think it could be very fun, but there's a lot of dialogue, lots of reading. Yeah, it's a big old maze. I have no idea if there's items here. Probably. It's a maze, but we can just see it like that, so it's...
This is it.
This is it. This is it. We're done. This is the end of the line. Why is this one still flashing? Important to uncover all of the map. Back in the middle. Range feather. Panics target. Fragile breakable. Skull tipped mace. Only usable by fighters. So, eh. Bone frame general sledgehammer. Only usable by fighters. This appears to be some sort of journal. Sheets of dried human skin have been stretched across a framework of bone, and strangely enough, it appears the sheets of skin have healed together at the seams, forming the spine of a makeshift book. It looks like the other sheets of skin form a cover for a series of other skin sheets locked inside the bone frame. A series of symbols have been written in blood across the exterior of the sheets of skin, but you can't make them out. There appear to be some form of writing, but they seem to be written upside down, right to left, and at odd angles that make your eyes hurt. Despite the crudity of the writing, you have to admit the design of the bone frame is actually quite intricate. The bones have been carved so that they snap neatly together. Looks like the bones can be unhooked from each other, allowing the book to be opened and read. Examine the exterior. We just read that. Examine the skin. The skin looks to be the same pallor as yours. Its scary gray surface. Its scarred gray surface reminds you of a zombie's hide, and the pages feel more like cured leather than skin. Examine the frame. Despite the crudity of the writing, you have to admit the design of the bone frame is actually quite intricate. The bones. Oh yeah, we just read that. Unlock it. You unlock the bone frame, which unfolds with a neat snap. You open the book and study the pages. They are filled with the same strange series of symbols as were on the exterior cover, and they don't seem to make any sense. Try and puzzle out the symbols. Symbols don't seem to follow any pattern, at least any that you can see. The angles in the pictures displayed seem to be completely arbitrary, but you can't be sure. Try. Oops. As you rehook the bone frame, you are suddenly struck with a strange thought. That the pages of the interior aren't supposed to make any sense. You, however, you were at the time. Put the symbols there to deceive anyone looking to read the real content, which are hidden somewhere else. Examine the bone frame. You examine the edge of the frame, and you notice that one of the bones has a hairline fracture around one of its ends. You put your hand over the edge and twist off the top of the bone, revealing a hollow space. Inside the space is a small, rolled-up scrap of skin. This scrap of skin is covered in writing. It looks like someone kept writing over it again and again until it is almost illegible. Nonetheless, you can make out some of the words and some of the symbols. Trapped, trapped. Lady's will be done. Dodge your gaze. Too many killed. Too many strangle and kill and stop the breath in their throats. There's a way out, I know it. Then I'll give the bladed one the laugh. One of the archers holds way out. One of them does. One has the way out. Can't just keep going through them one at a time. Maybe I should go through one, then walk back the same portal without. The entry trails off into indecipherable scrawls. For some reason, you have a feeling that was the last entry. Either the incarnation died or escaped.
Updated my journal.
Updated the journal. So, if I do this one and then do this one again, that's what he said. Then this one again, something like that. There's a place outside here that I don't know. Let's try them all like that. Broop, then broop. We'll go back here, then broop. We'll go back here, then broop. Go back here. Bloop. Unless it shoots me at a place that I wasn't able to go before. Bloop. The thing I wanted to try in this place is using this. Huh. Oh, console yourself. It didn't work. And this won't work. No. Wamp wamp. Guess to get here, we kind of need to use a portal to get there. This portal's flashing. It must have something to do with that. Let's go into the portal that's flashing. Oh yeah, use the same. So you enter this portal number A, and then you get slipped away elsewhere, and then you come back to this portal. Then we go there and that's it. Remove.
I will wait for your return.
All right.
Plane. Concordant opposition. Location. Sigil.
You said,
Ward. Clerks.
you said that, but where are you? You used to be here. Okay. Cool, cool. That was it. So that was it. That's the game. That's it. No. So now we really go forward with the rest of the game. I guess we're gonna keep all these items. Well, I don't need this. We are going to get a new companion. So you know what? Yeah, remove this. Oh yeah, you can keep that. You can keep that. Give me this. Yeah. So we're gonna dismiss you. Reform party. Like he was only level 7. He was not pulling his weight. And we're gonna get another party member that I haven't. I have never used in the game because I always enter the next area with 6. And if you go in there with 6 and you get this new party member, you'll never be able to get the one that you leave there again. Even though at this point the game is pretty straightforward, so it's like one area after the other. We'll slip from plane to plane.
All right.
All right. So we're good to go like right now. Ravel. I guess I have this in my inventory, whatever. Yeah. Step through the portal. Boom. Ravel's maze. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Done.
Finally done with the fucking hive. Okay. Trigger it.
Die.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems. Yes, a pleasure.
What's happening? What's happening? Why is she getting damaged?
Right.
Is he invisible? What was going on?
Done.
I'm very well.
All right.
Folly.
Ow.
May my faith lend me strength. May my
Okay, it
faith
appears on the map,
lend
so
me strength. I'm here. Pleasure.
Done.
why is she getting damaged?
A pleasure.
All right. And your will be done. I'm gone.
Yes, a pleasure.
The clock sings true. All right.
But what happens if I do this? Can I go back? Oh, I see.
Yes, very well.
Damn.
Damn it.
Die. Done.
How may I? A pleasure. I'm listening. Very well.
You see that?
All right. Damn. I'm gone. All right.
I'm here. It will be done.
Die. All right. Done.
A pleasure.
I'm gone. All right.
Yeah. Very well.
Did you see that?
I'm gone.
Yes, a pleasure.
Done.
How may I? It shall be done.
The rock sings true.
I'm very well.
All right.
I'm here. Pleasure.
Damn. All right.
They must face me. It shall be done.
What the fuck is going on? Move. Okay.
Done.
Yeah, I could see it with my cursor. It was there, but it was invisible. And it looked more like a glitch than an actual, like, invisible in the game.
Yes, a pleasure.
Done.
Yes, a pleasure.
The Karok sings
All right.
true.
The
Done.
black barbs covering these trees are quite fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Come, it shall be done.
All right.
I'm listening. Very well.
Did you see that?
Done.
I feel I've been wounded. I'm very well. We are well.
All right. All right.
Wow, we actually did the whole thing, and this was, well, actually I won them. It was my own fault, but yeah, that's cool. I like finishing the dungeon with the Shul Ravel. Okay. Hello, you. The plump, hook-nosed crone before you doesn't look much like a myth. She's outfitted in a simple, if dirty, brown shirt and legging, with a number of pouches hanging from her frayed belt. She seems obvious to your presence, more concerned with the tangled black roots woven together to form the floor of the maze than anything transpiring around her. Study her for a moment. A tangle of jagged gray hair juts from beneath the crone's hood, spreading down her shoulders like a mass of twisted gray roots. Sickly blue-gray flesh hangs in loose folds from her face. Her narrow chin, long and sharp, juts forward in an extreme underbite, and two filthy yellow cannons protrude from her lower jaw like small tusks. Attack her! Ravel?
Visitors.
The crone's voice is thick and scratchy, as if trying to force its way past layers of dust. Her eyes are a dull, bloody red, with black veins running through them like tree branches. As she gazes at you, a strange crawling sensation passes through you, like snakes burrowing beneath your skin.
Well now, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long, I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
How could I forget you? I missed you, but you hid yourself in a place that was difficult. I did forget for a time. Now I have returned. Have you? But what has returned? She squints at you with her black veined eyes and hisses softly. Let Ravel see how you've fared in this life. She reaches out as if to caress you, and you suddenly notice her fingers are talons, each fingernail filthy and wickedly sharp. Let her touch you. Do not touch me. Her ragged talons trace the way across your skin, and in their wake you feel the same strange tingling sensation you felt when Ravel first looked at you. Her eyes dim somewhat, and her talons slide gently along the contours of your face, lingering on your scars. Wait. Ravel's finger withdraws, and she looks at you sadly. Oh, sad, sad, broken half thing. All to pieces. She squints at you again. No longer the one Ravel knew are you. Are you still a broken after all this sad, sad time? Broken, what do you mean? A body you possess, but a body of knowledge you do not. She points her ragged talon at your chest, at your scars. Many and such scars you have, all scrawled on your skin. Many tales does your skin tell. What are you talking about? What tells? Your scars and tattoos shout to me. There is a man in confrontation with the world. Ravel makes a crooning noise, not unlike a dying bird. Yes, such tales as would shrivel even a hag's ears. Tell me these tales, I would know them. The tales are many. They echo of balance and balanced. Trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and a creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself, and of torments. Such torments flesh has never known. Balanced and balanced? Divided in two you were, when your mortality was peeled away from you, no longer balanced. Much are broken in the separation, both a blessing and a mistake. But more mistake than blessing, Ravel thinks. You took my mortality. How? Forgotten the how of it. Have I? Ravel's gaze dims for a moment, the black veins swimming in her eyes. And even if I remembered it, I would never do it twice. Not forgotten the moment, have I? After the break, seeing the pain stream from your veins, your cries like a wailing child, every bit of your being filled with emptiness. Terrible, even for these eyes. So that's why I feel hollow inside, because my mortality is gone? Very well, what are these other tales my skin tells? The tales are many. They echo of balance and balance, trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and the creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself. Trials of war. Great, great trials of war. Much too much to be borne by any mortal. What war? Where? This war touches all, my precious half-man. There is no place where its caress is not felt. Did it touch you? Ravel's voice drops almost bitter. To this, Ravel says, aye. That would explain the scars. What are these other tales my skin tells? Battles with fiendish elements? Two fiends butt heads. Ravel sniffs as if in contempt. Their tiny heads filled with the idea of how the plains should be, yet can never be, or the plains there would be no longer. Such foolishness. I am not certain I understand. What are these other tales my skin tells? A creature that feeds on others from afar. No base hungers do you feel, but the far, far more terrible ones boil beneath your skin, and such a cost. Hungers, what do you mean? I know not the nature nor the cause of these hungers, but eat this. Coming events cast their shadows before them, my precious half-man. There is no essaying of what these events will be, not even with Ravel's eyes. Very well, what are these other tales? And these torments, what are these torments you speak
Updated
of?
my journal.
A lodestone pulls iron to it, and so do you, my precious half-man. But it is not iron, but tormented souls. As others suffer, they are drawn to you, and your path becomes theirs. She makes a sweeping gesture. Do you not see them in the eyes of those that have traveled here with you? My companions? What do you mean? Do you wish to explain, Gith? Ravel throws a burning glance at Dakon, tempered with fanged smile. Vows may prove tighter than any chain, no? The manacles of a race once enslaved, now a slave again. Dakon is silent, but his blade shifts at Ravel's words. The blade darkens, the edge sharpening until the Karak itself seems to carry a horrible malevolence about it. Watch your words. A chattering skull, Ravel doesn't bother to even look at Mort, as if he is beneath her notice. Are the quips enough of a shield for what lies buried inside your brain box? Why speak truths when lies suffice? She confronts everybody here, so we won't have a confrontation with Ignis or I remember she does say something about um, Mo Nordom? Are the quips enough of a shield for what lies buried inside your brain box? Why speaks truths when lies suffice? What do you mean, Ravel? The abyssal temptress. Ravel sneers, her yellowed fangs piercing her purpled lips as she squints at fall from grace. A skin so fair, lips so rich, eyes that might cause you to forget Ravel herself, and yet she suffers more than any other. When one turns on their nature, many are the torments that arise from such a betrayal. Ravel, I have come to terms with. You lie, succubus. You lie. Do not dare lie to me. When your heart is a book to me, every word you spit screams of your torment. Have a care with your words. Enough of this. Ah, Ravel gestures at Anna. She is for sale upon an auction block. Look upon the facey thiefling, such fiery air and voice. Ravel smiles, baring her rows of yellow teeth. Shall I speak of your torment, tiefling? Anna seems paralyzed, her eyes wide as Ravel turns her black-veined gaze to her. You can see her trembling, her heart beating fast. No, no, I shall not speak of it. Ravel's voice drops, almost in exhaustion, and the smile fades from her face. Grown tired of cruelties and torments, Ravel has. The world is a jagged enough place. She turns to you, her bloody eyes dimmed, and she sighs. And my precious, precious Afman, for you, the greatest torment of all, life forevermore. Can it be life a cares for you as Ravel does? She gnashes her yellow tusk with an hoary clacking noise. One so brave, so passionate, so terribly lost, sad, sad. Ravel, why did you make me immortal? I must know. A puzzle of bone and skin were you, always intriguing, and the most beloved of all, who came to me, petitioning, requesting, pleading, pleasing? Pleading for help. Ravel stares hard at you, her black-veined ember eyes narrowing, so hard to see past the scars, to dig up the man who once was underneath. Ravel, can you tell me anything about who I once was? A shadow with substance, a seeking that which cast a light. I know you more, and no. Ravel pauses, her eyes dimming. No more than I know the nature of any man. Cross paths have we, a man tainted with undeath, still feeling the pangs of separation, and an old withered crone, now all imprisoned. Cross paths? Crossed paths? Seems it that we are a meeting for the first time? No, not. Rafael seems confused for a moment, then shudders as if throwing off her weight. Not at all. An echo, a future meeting this is, or a past meeting, depending on which way time is facing. So this meeting echoes a meeting in the past? The now and then very similar. So tangled the now and then is both mirrored in each other. Once and again you come afore me with a problem, to challenge me for a solution to an impossibility. Ravel hisses at you, and her eyes blaze. Beautiful, ungrateful, beloved man! What was this impossibility I asked you to solve? Ravel doesn't seem to have heard you. She still seems to be in the past, for her eyes dim as if looking far away. Such fire in your eyes, enough to stir a grey lady's heart. Passion to be free, but when freed, the fire in your eyes guttered out. With the separation, your life has shed all meaning, I fear. Ravel smiles with her yellowed fangs, then clicks them together as if laughing. Mayhap you should sit on your hind legs and limp your fore paws. Mayhap Ravel will give you another scrap of knowing. If begging will bring me answers, then I beg you, Ravel, tell me what I know. What you know, I need your help in remembering what happened. I will not beg for your aid. I will ask nothing more. I will ask. I beg you! Oh, gentle art now. Ravel's black-veined eyes glint and the corner of her mouth twists upward like a snake. As life has softened you, but one can hope. Questions? Oh, more questions do you have? Ravel croons softly, but there's an edge to it, as if she is reprimanding you. Shh. But you have already asked so many. Ravel's black-veined eyes take on a glorious gleam. The time for my questions is now, Half-Man. Ask your question. Know this, and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my question, no more of your question will I answer, my precious man. Step lightly with the answer, or the asking shall tear you apart. Do not threaten me. Understood. I would know why you traveled here with these others. No, not the place they were traveling to. They chose to walk this path with me. Of course they knew. Who would not want to travel here to meet you, beautiful Ravel? Few opportunities does life provide for such a meeting. They wish to see if the tales of your power and beauty were true, as if I knew them to be. They chose to walk this path with me. Chose? A dangerous word, is it so? Yes. Yes? Is it choice, Gith, is it? Or is it a matter of two skies? Dagon blade bleeds into a vicious dead black, mirroring his eyes, and to your surprise the Karak edge silently splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, leave him be. I will answer your question, not them. Ravel turns to Mort. Skull, skull, skull. Ravel clicks her tongue after each word, and her smile widens. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping, but I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice. Well, I didn't have anything better to do except go to one of the lady's mazes and meet one of the evilest creature ever to set foot in Sigil. So I said, sure, why not? More be quiet. Ravel, Be quiet? More clacks his teeth. Like the hells I will. I think we've listened to this crone rattle her bone box enough. And now she's got some pair of stones, saying I haven't got her any skin. So what if I don't? Obviously the fact she has skin has done wonders for her looks. Does she think I like being naked all the time? And another thing, cut it out. The succubus. Did she have a choice? Mayhap in her smooth skinned mind of soft skills and hard truths, maybe. Choice. But no! Even though I ask her to come, like, a sensei must experience all, and to refuse to come, not a sensei would you be, still, no choice. Ravel, enough of this. The tiefling! The fiery one. Ravel cackles softly and her eyes kindles. No choice at all. When you feel instead of think, there is little room for choice. Anna makes no response. Ravel's mere presence seems to have silenced her. Her tail has stopped flicking, however, and her eyes have lost their hard edge. Enough with this. What other question did you have? Shh. There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. Ravel taps a talon against one of her yellowed tusks. This question next. What do you feel for these that have come with you? Do they matter for you? Do they matter in your heart? She smiles, black veins dancing in her eyes. Or are they tools for your will? Why do you want to know such things? They matter to me. Tools only. My feelings for my companions are matter between them and I. Ask another question. Truth, they matter. Even the Gith. Speak what it means to you, and say true, or blanketing my garden. He is my ally, I know him as a friend. I don't really care. He angers me. He is silent on many things, I don't trust him yet. He's useful, nothing more. He seems trustworthy enough. He's loyal. He's my ally, I know him. He's my friend. Ah. Does that surprise you? What of the skull? I like him. He is my friend. The skull, I don't care about him. He often angers me. To be honest, I don't trust him. He can be annoying. He's useful, nothing more. I don't know enough. He seems trustworthy enough. He's loyal and he helped me save my life in the mortuary. I like him. He's my friend. Curious, curious her. Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to be. What else lurks? I hide nothing. Ha! Ravel's voice takes on threatening weight, and she turns to fall from grace, her red eyes blazing. And here is the core of it, the abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you? Or is she something else in your eyes? Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Ravel intently. You are suddenly struck with the feeling Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. Ravel turns back to you, clacking her yellow tusk as if in anticipation. Speak, precious man, but have a care where your words fall. Lie. What is she to you, beautiful Ravel? She cannot even compare to your looks, your intellect, your power. What is she to you? And the truth about it, I could fall in love with her. I like her. She has many good qualities. I consider her a friend. The succubus, I don't really care. Her superiority is often hard to stand. I hate her. For a fiend who has lived centuries, she has little to say about her past. I don't trust her. She has her uses. I could fall in love with her. Enough of these games. Ravel turns, clacks her tusk, then glances at Anna with a sneer. And what is this slip of flesh? The fiendling, the tiefling with scarlet hair. What is she to you? Lie, nothing. Truth, nothing. Beautiful Ravel. Truth, I could fall in love with her. I like her company. I consider my friend. The fiendling, I don't really care. Her brashness is often hard to stand. I hate her. I think she's the worst of the fiend qualities. She has her uses. I could fall in love with her. Let's say that too. I could fall in love with her. Ravel's eyes blaze and she raises her talons like a fan in front of her body. Involuntarily, you take a step back. You know nothing of love, my precious man. To think it can be shared in such a way between these two fiendish words and Ravel. No more of your words will I hear. You have answered my questions. I couldn't say that I love Dakan or Mort. Ravel, I misspoke. I know not what I said. You know I didn't mean. Ravel's lips peel back and her voice becomes shrill like a howling wind. What do you know of knowing, half-man? Know this. Know you will stay here until the end days and my bramble garden, never to leave, and you shall love me as you were meant, as you promised. If we must fight to settle this, then we will. Prepare yourself.
You have forgotten your place, half-man.
Oh, that's where I know this voice.
Is in order.
It's the same voice. It's the same actress, and I don't know if it's her voice or she used the same voices. She made the same voices as the elder, your elder, like in the one who sends you on your quest in Fallout 2. We'll see, you foul witch. So I guess we attack.
Karak sings true.
Okay, that is kind of like a fireball. This is a 3 feet radius. Three feet radius also. God damn it. Three feet in diameter.
Time is
Oh, I saw 38. I thought that was the damage I did to her. Oh, she's super resistant. Near death already? What? What? We were not meant to kill her. She did not. She didn't take that we could love two women? Is that what happened? Are you fucking shitting me? And I said I could fall in love with her. What? No. We're gonna do this again. What is this shit?
Oh no, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long. I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
Do I really want to do this again? Oh man.
Updated my journal.
I'm not sure I want to do all this again, so I'll probably won't answer it. I didn't have any other choice. It was that. She was like, she wasn't getting any of it. Why do you want to know these things? They matter. He's my friend. I love him. I like him. He's my friend. I could fall in love with her. And now this is the problem here. And I can't save here. Let's do this again and see what happens. No, we're going to battle right now, right? Ah, yo.
You have forgotten your place, half-man.
And we can't kill her, because if we kill her...
Is in order.
I'm gone.
Well, that sucks. Oh well, whatever.
Oh no, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long. I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
Updated my journal.
Or should I say this? Okay, for the succubus, let's say this. Or just say this. Because I think she'll be jealous if I love her and not her. I'm not sure. Fuck it. Okay, my next question is this. Suddenly you have a strange feeling that she does not want to hear the answer. Why did you wait so long to return to me? The way to this place is difficult. The way to this place is difficult, beautiful Ravel. At first I've been made to ensure you have little company, and many were the trials I am forced to undertake in order to stand before you. Yet I am glad to see you once again. Time has not dulled your beauty. I will not answer. Why? Is the way so hard? Then your visit is precious and I give thanks. Have you another question for me? Yes. The third and last question is this. As Ravel opens her mouth to speak her final question, you are suddenly gripped with the terrible realization that this final question has murdered many others to whom it has been asked. You know what it is, and you feel it welling up within you, and you feel compelled to ask it. Echo, what can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
I see you have not forgotten. What is your answer? Wow, I didn't even remember there was so much. I don't know. Love, hatred, power, greed, betrayal, debt, regret, age, suffering, success, the planes. Time is not even there, but it should be. You, a beautiful lie, a beautiful woman, as you changed me as a lie. Nothing can change the nature of a man. Let's go with love. And that is your answer? The veins in Ravel's eyes begin to shift slightly, and she gives an evil smile. Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but it is my answer. And that is all I wish for, my precious man. Ravel's smile relaxes. A simple answer, and in the end, many are the men I have laid low while they sought my answer. That's it? I thought, oh, if you do the lie, that's it. I thought all I need to do is say the truth in that instance. Ah, more Fool's Day. But isn't it such a way with mortals? That's it, I thought. Countless times has the question been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells who came before me answered with their answer. I always thought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There is no truth in that. I don't believe you. In fact, I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Revan falls suddenly, strangely silent. She's watching you. You never cared about any answer other than mine. Ever. Did you? Yet you still asked the question, knowing that no matter what the answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Updated my journal.
Of course your answer was the only one I sought, for you were the only reason I asked the question. Did you think I cared for them? Tch. You think I even cared a fraction for the amount for them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that. I'm through answering your questions. Now you'll answer mine. It's been a while. Is Ravel like the halfway point? 2/3? Yeah, 2/3. Of course, every question's... If this is the halfway point, man, this is a fucking long game. It's already a fucking long game. When you make... Why did you make me immortal? This is almost like... This is the point of no return. In that I cannot go back to Sigil now until the end of the game. Why did you make me immortal? I have some question about you. Why did you make me immortal? It's what you wanted, seedling, and you asked so sweetly. Now how could Ravel say no to one such as you? Immortality was your solution and your challenge to me. My solution, but why? I don't know, seedling. Time has chipped away at my memories as well, it would seem. If you remember, tell me. I'm curious myself. It must have been something important. Isn't it the nature of a man to want to live forever? Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. Ravel, is this very important? Do you have any idea why I asked you to do this? That was thing. Triaz is my favorite character. I'm just waiting. What is that character? That was a thing you needed to dodge. An easy thing to say, mayhap, but to do it is not. Immortality, even with its flaws, was the best solution this withered mind could entangle. Yet, lead is not easily a change to gold, but it is possible. Thought the unwise? Ravel, if water can be drawn from blood, mortality can be taken from a mortal, peeled back like a stickly film. So you pulled it off? The gulf between man and unman is great. You traveled the distance. I provided the means, but you crossed on your own. Ravel slaps her head and rakes her hand through her hair. Bad Ravel, mortals are too flawed to be made to last. Still they break. They must be dragged kicking and screaming into an unhealthy new mold. Unhealthy. So the ritual was flawed? Shortcuts must be made, and they can break the molded. For it is not always the mold that breaks, but the substance poured within it. Force something into a shape it was not meant to be, and it breaks. I thought the material was a stronger stuff, but you have been broken. But I am immortal. Surely that was a success. You have survived long, immortal one, but you have become the prey of the creature that is life. She cups her hands, then reverses it, forming a canopy with her hands. The body is but a hut for the soul, but now no one dwells in your hut. What went wrong with the ritual? Puzzle, flesh, broken, beautiful, beautiful mortal man. The ritual was not the finished thing. Ravel's brows wrinkled, and her talons pick at her hair, tugging on the lone strain. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet, violent deaths of the mind, and the painstaking emptiness. These things, dangerous, are in such a fragile vessel. No matter how strong a mortal man, regret them in the ritual do I. Casting of shadows? Ungrateful shades, but ungrateful without cause. The shades, they hate you, nameless one, for they have fathered by you your children. Once forsaken, they will never forgive. They will do everything they can to destroy the parents, such is the way of children. How do I father shades, these shadows? Oh. You can cast shadows on existent, nameless one. With every death, a shadow arises fresh from the fields of your flesh. They are wander for a time, but always they are returned, looking to murder their parent. Such is the way of many offspring. Ravel purses her lips in disapproval, then suddenly pokes you in the chest with a talon, and thankless young men such as yourself. Tell me more about this ritual. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs, the casting of shadows, and quiet violent deaths of the mind, and the pain-taking emptiness. These things are dangerous, such a fragile vessel, no matter how strong a mortal man. Regret then the ritual do I. They just repeat the same. She said like this. The quiet violent death of the mind, 1,000 deaths, and you recover from each. Not so the mind. The mind is much more fragile. Its scars run deep and do not heal. The brain is encased in a hard bone shell, difficult to breach, but with no defense against that which eats it from within. Pain-taking emptiness? You have a hole where? Where your mortality once lay within your shell. She makes her hand into a fist and shakes it. Rattle, rattle, goes the hollow man. A baby's plaything, with naught but a tiny stone that clatters and clacks in your frame. Despite these problems, it seems like the ritual worked.
Updated my journal.
Do you doubt Ravel? Of course. I delivered on what was promised. Not long after the spell drew to a close, I killed you to see if it worked. You struggled so, but I kept my grip tight and watched you die, your first of many deaths. Ravel clacks her teeth. Then was I learned in its flaws. Ego unwraps us in like a prison. Forgot I did that it oftentimes serves as a shield. My pretty thing, there is much wisdom and understanding in the truth that life is a preparation for the ultimate goal, death. Our life is a means by which we learn how to die if we forget such things. So that's when you discovered I lost my memories when I died. Yes. Unfortunate, without their mortality, to hold such memories tight. The shell, a body is. So you took my mortality from me. Is it still intact? Ravel seemed surprised and alarmed. Yes, yes, yes. Fear not a broken mortality. If you are here, a-talking at me, intact your mortality must be. Such a thing cannot not be destroyed as long as you exist. You are an anchor of your mortal soul. As long as you are intact, so shall it be. Made to last are you. Ravel smiles and gives a wheezing laugh. Your life swallowed you and spit you out. Enough of this. Look, Ravel, you took my mortality from me. It has caused more harm than good. I would take it back now. You have had it overlong, I think. Ah, you make a demand. Ravel's black-veined eyes sharpen and twist, taking a disturbing awareness, and she bares her yellow fangs. No, no, no. That, Ravel, I will not do. What is undone cannot be done. Ravel, I tire you of your word games. I am not playing with you any longer. Give me back my mortality, or I shall kill you. Why not? Ravel cannot give such a thing to you, my precious man, for Ravel has nothing to give. I never possess you or your mortality, though I wish to keep them both in my garden as selfish affection's keepsakes. Trace the patterns of your flesh, but such things Ravel could not bring herself to do. Why not? You loved him. Anna breaks her silence. She sounds astonished. You loved him. You did. Ravel gives a low, wide smile. Is that so hard for you to believe, fiendling? She cackles softly to herself. Does Ravel, being Ravel, and thus a myth, not deserve to carry such a feeling in her black, brambled heart? No creature is undeserving of such a feeling. The histories do not paint such a compassionate picture of you, however. Shh. The past is past, and histories care little for speaking the truth of it. Ravel frowns, then her voice drops slightly, threateningly, as she studies Grace. The feeling brushed me, yes, and now hold your silver tongue. Abyssal daughter, I need not your soft words to cloud the air here. The man I shall speak, and you shall bow out of this. I shall attend to you shortly. Enough! You don't have my mortality. Where is it? I don't know, sweet things. But if I were you, I'd get it back quick, quick. No telling what horrible things someone could do to you if they held your mortality for ransom. Ravel clicks her talons together. Would like be holding someone's sweet, succulent soul. A puppet dancing on someone's strings, would you be? And a most sad puppet, too. Know where it is. I do not. Well, it would have been too easy for you to know where it could be found. Looks like I'm off on another hunt. Hold a moment. You say you don't know where my mortality is. You know someone who does know where it is? Avril smiles awkwardly, her tusk gleaming. Clever, clever, clever you are, yes. There is another who might know the thing that Revel does not. Revel's eyes dim as if she's staring at something in the distance, and her voice slows. A fair-skinned one, must you ask? An angel, a diva, one who soars in the wings of morning, and with his hands is the architect of horizons. He lies beyond my keeping, in another cage, in another prison, and his knowing is the knowing of what you wish to know. Ask him your questions, listen to his answer, use them as guides. Where can I find this angel?
Updated my journal.
Oh my god. In leaving this prison to another cursed prison will you arrive. Though it may not appear as such to casual glances, step lightly and find the golden link in the ever-shortened chain. The light shall give the dark of matter, and now paths shall open to you. A new path shall open to you. Delightfully cryptic, though not surprising, thanks. Other questions? Why did you make me immortal? Is my mortal still intact? Who is this who knows where my mortality is again? I have some question about you. Thank you, I must leave now. I'd like to do this. I'm just afraid that I'll ask a question and she'll get pissed off, and then I'll have to do this whole thing again that literally took like half an hour. If I leave now, will I be able to save? Who are you? Where did you come from? A maker and breaker puzzle, a solver of what cannot be solved, a mind raveling, unraveling until threads of thoughts are tied up like knots in drunken men's hair. It is enough, enough it is. But what are you? Some have called you a night hag, whatever that is. Night hag, Revel gives a gassy smile, her yellow teeth like needles. I am but a woman who was sorely, sorely, sorely missed her beloved creation. Some have named me Crone, Grey Lady, Yaga Sister, Night Hag, but myself is my name, Ravel. Ravel who puzzles well, providing conundrums to decipher and laying from possibilities low. But many things are said about we Grey Ladies. A race are we, Night Hags. But an individual am I. Some call us evil, of old, the stalkers of mortal dreams. The kindly ones, ugly, hideous things, whose home lie in dark place of men's minds. Ravel's eyes narrow to reddish sparks, but that means nothing to me. What would one such as you call one such pretty thing? I find you beautiful, not perhaps to the eye, but your mind seems sharp and vibrant. Do you think I care for such truths? I excel in beauty, no matter how long it may last the flesh. Think you ugly? You are not ugly. Yet ugly I need not be, pretty thing. My shape is but water to my will. Yes, Ravel, what?
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Uh-oh. 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 Ravel has melted into fall from grace, taking on her demeanor, her features, her clothes. Is this shape more pleasing? Ravel smiles, her teeth now are a brilliant, perfect white. The lips with just a hint of red. So cultured and breathtaking, she motions you to come closer. Come, my precious man, my lips not burned with abyssal torment. Lay your lips upon mine. Very well. You touch your lips to Ravel. Despite her new form, her lips are dry like sand, and as your lips touch, you feel a sharp pinprick. Like kissing a row of barbed seeds, you draw back, licking the blood from your lips. Ravel mirrors your gesture, made even more horrifying in her new form. A drop of your blood remains on the edge of her mouth, and she smiles evilly. You bit me. And you bit me so long ago. 'Twas not a kiss then, but a bite to the heart. Do not be surprised, my precious man. There is no harm done, except mayhap the ones you travel with. She chuckles lightly, and you suddenly become aware of Grace's and I gaze upon you. Outwardly, Grace seems composed, but you have a strange feeling something has changed between the two of you. Anna's eyes have narrowed to slits, and her tail is flicking dangerously back and forth. Resume your normal shape, Ravel. You blink. A difficult man to please, are you? What other shapes have you turned yourself into? Mayhap some Mebeth nun? Ravel seems confused by the question. I'm not remembered such. I've been, mayhaps. Neither's Martha nor Martha. So many threads and breaching, so many Ravels. Always stitching. So she was Mebeth Iveen in the mortuary, and Martha in the buried village. Mebeth I did speculate. That may have been one of my names. Names are difficult to remember. Mebeth was kind to me and helped me. That means you helped me. Thank you. In her own way, Evel's helped me. Means you helped me. Thank you. Martha was barmy, Ravel, but she was not unkind, not unhelpful. Then you mean, why did you help me? You helped me. As you mentioned, Mebeth, all the color seems to bleed out of Ravel's face until she's gray and ashen, literally. It's like the color just vanished. And who might you be, Does your path bring you back to old Mebeth's door, child? Yes, it does, Mebeth. I came to learn more of art. Can you teach me any more? Not this time. What other shapes? What happens if I do this? Pah, I'm but a midwife, child. Such a power of the heart commands beyond me. I don't think so. I think you may have more to teach me. Much more. Because I just want to know. Ravel, me bet, not a child's grammar book. This is not a governor's set of laws. It's the art. I'll teach you. I've got to keep a clear head. Listen.
Updated my journal.
90,000 XP again. Intelligence +1. I bet Ravel whispered something and you feel different, change somehow. She told you something horrible, something about how the planes work, but your mind has shut out her words, and you cannot recall them. Just thinking about them sets your heart pounding. Ravel told you something you're not sure anyone was ever meant to know. She's watching you, studying you. What other shapes have you been? Iveen? You helped me. Almost unconsciously, Ravel's hand reaches out for you, and just for a moment you swear they are Iveen's talons. Stand your ground. Ravel's left hand plucks a hair from your head, hooks it around her talon, lightning alike. She jabs on her talon into the skin near one of your scars. It's barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Let her work.
Updated my journal. Stronger.
+3 HP. As it was with Iveen, the sensation is curiously painless, but the thread and stitching seems to be going much deeper, almost inside you, without actually going beyond the surface of the skin. In moments, Ravel's talons draw back, and you feel better, stronger. Ravel mutters in Iveen's voice, "Dum zum fee." Marta? I thank you. Stand your ground. Let her work. Your stomach seals up. Can I have those back, please? She hands you the ropey mass. Despite the freshness, she fluids surrounding your intestine that dried like resin. It feels more like a loop of glazed rope. I'll treasure this always.
Updated my journal.
What other shapes? Why did you help me? I cannot help but help you, my precious man, and that will always be true. Questions. What is this place? Once a maze of lifeless stone, it was featureless, but a small black seed was wounded in my hair when I came to this place. It grew strong among the stone, flourishing, until it ran thick throughout the maze like the unraveling hair of a crone, and so this maze of another became my garden. Why were you imprisoned? I tried to help a lady, a kindling. She did not take to it. The lady of pain, you tried to help her? My offering of help was unwelcome. I tried to set her free. Sigil is the cage, a city of doors and locks. Is a prison for her. It must be, mustn't it be? What else called the city of Sigil? The cage. And who is caged? The lady. A prison so small for one so great. Unjustness, wrongness, intolerable to torment a woman. Thusly. I think I know who she should be. Who should be in a cage. I tried to break the cage. Let the lady go free. She makes a shooing motion, her expression becoming pain, as she scatters invisible birds. Shoo, shoo! O pain, woman! Let Sigil's ring be broken, so I might fly far from its filthy streets, and the stupid Dabbis, and dare not speak in words for fear their thoughts would be overheard. Go on. Before I could finish, I have found myself here, and my memories none the better for the trip. Much has slipped away, much forgotten. Yes, it was. Ravel smiles with her yellow teeth. The dwindling of memories has become a comfort to these old bones. Much have forgotten. Why do you try to free the Lady of Pain?
Updated my journal.
Ravel's voice drops, almost reprimanding. I resent anyone, even a power, being imprisoned and think that everyone, whether it's stone, shores, or quiet-bladed ladies, should be free. Some have said more fool. Why risk such a thing, they said. I agree, I would let the lady in her cage. I think you did the right thing trying to set her free. Is that what you were trying to do when I met you so long ago? You're trying to set me free? Quite possibly. Possibly quite. Life's chains and fear of death may have gripped too tightly on the man I knew. Knew then. Ravel picks at one of her jagged gray hairs, wrapping it around her finger. No liking for chains and cages does Ravel have. Ah, so I was a caged somehow, or chained? It sounds to me as if your memory is stirring, Ravel. Yes. Ravel blinks for a moment, and her black veined eyes become duller, as if she has been struck with a heavy weapon. Her talon tightens around the gray hair, so tightly it looks she is about to tear it from her skull. Mayhap you were trapped? There was no normal cage that held you. Do you have any idea what held me?
Updated my journal.
Ravel looks confused and her face twists, as if she is fighting an unpleasant thought. I've forgotten, mayhap I promised? No, no. Her figure tightens around the gray hair, and to your surprise there's a snap, like a twig breaking, and Ravel tears the air from her head. A trickle of black blood worms from beneath her skull cap, and she hisses in anger. Are you alright? No more, will I say. Ravel's face wrinkles in pain. The talon covered with blood-tipped gray hair, even plucked from her head, looks jagged and stiff. I do not know, and not knowing shall I share. She stares down at the gray hair wrapped around her talon, then she hisses and flicks it to you. Take this and leave the past where it is, where it lies, half-man. Questions? Can Temi show some of the art? I think we just did that. Mayhap I could be persuaded by one such as you. Would not. Are you a rudimentary student in the arts? I am a rudimentary student. I am but a rudimentary student. I'm a master in the arts. I'm master in the arts. I really couldn't say it. I seem to be alternately complimented and ridiculed for my efforts. What the fuck does that mean? I'm afraid here of saying this. Okay, I will exit this. I hope because I want to say before doing this thing here and choosing what these two things do. I just hope that it won't end the whole thing. It probably will. She'll send me away. Okay, I'll just look up what this is. Ravel. If you have flattered Ravel enough, she will offer. I've not flattered her at all. She'll offer you a final boon. +1 wisdom. Ah, fuck. Maybe I should flatter her. If you're playing as a mage, you get best result by telling that you're still such a rudimentary student. Throwing in beautiful Revel doesn't hurt either. If you answer read flatter correctly, she will teach you a bit of her skill and give you black barb seeds, black barb charm. We didn't get those. Because I just so when she asked me why I want stuff, because I just want to know gains +1 intelligence, because I need to solve the mystery of who I am gains +1 wisdom, and because I need power, and I didn't even see this option, you gain +1 both intelligence and wisdom. and 1,000 120,000 XP. If you say my reason on my own, you gain nothing. So don't say that. When you try to break conversation, Revel reminds you that there is one question you still need to ask her, or how to leave. She will tell you that you must leave by one of the portals at the edge of the maze, but still doesn't remember which one. Okay, so we'll flatter a little bit before finishing this gun. I am but a rudimentary student, beautiful Ravel. Flatterer, and yet your words warm me. Much I have learned during tending this garden. Close your eyes. Continue to such power she gives it a touch, and I do not wish such a thing. There are many who would. One day even the plains may bend to your will. I do not wish such a thing. There are many who would walk the path, but not I. The day the plains bend to me is not long in coming. The more my memories return, so my power grow until none shall stop me. I feel that if I say this, I'll get more power. Take those seeds, use them as you will, and to this I grant an additional boon. Small trail of blackish. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Other questions? Where'd you come from? Hold on. I need to know how to leave this place. Do you know the answer to this question? I know the branchings of this place, the twisting and bending and borrowings. Though there are no leaves here, one may take their leaves when they wish it. So you do know how to leave. Wrap your hands about you like branches. Make them encircle your chest like a cage. Step from the edge of the maze into the darkness, and into another cage your body shall go. A simple leaving, but there is no return when their final step is taken. So take heed and take what you need before you take the step. Which is the edges of the maze do I lead by? Which a question posed to the witch. Which? One of the edges, not I. I remember of which has failed me. You've known how to leave all this time, then why don't you leave? Why stay when one can leave is your question to me? I turn the question upon its head and send it screaming back to you. The answer lies not in staying or leaving, but in the cause and reasons. Don't you want to leave? It is I want, once want, but not a now want, and more noted want. What do I need that lies beyond my bramble walls? It is cruel, jagged world beyond the edge of the maze, and Ravel has pulled enough of its shards. Very well. As you're about to utter your farewell, you suddenly feel a crawling sensation. Notice Ravel's black-veined eyes have taken a strange predatory fire. You're not going to let me leave, are you? Perceptive question, yet not the real question. The question is, do you wish to leave me? Père Ravel, you helped me when I came to you so long ago, and you have done so again. I shall not forget what you have done. But now I must leave. I have to know more about myself. I have to. It's important that I found out all I can about myself, and there is much more I need to know. I do not wish to be trapped here in this place. It is your home, not mine. I do not want to be trapped in this maze. Père Ravel. There is a terrible shimmering in the air around Ravel and the sound of snapping twigs. What? Ravel's lips peeled back. What do you know of knowing, half-man? Know this. Know you will stay here until the end of days in my bramble garden, never to leave, and you shall love me. I will not. Do not threaten me. I will leave this place. Calm down. I need to leave, but I shall return. I'm afraid I would be poor company, and I cannot stay in any event. I'm afraid you must allow me passage. Poor company. I shall not let you leave. I have the power to keep you here, and I shall use it. My black barred mage shall not allow you to travel beyond it while I live, my precious, precious man. I don't want to fight you. Don't do this. Allow me passage, and I shall return to visit you. You need not be alone. So the only way I can leave is with you dead. Very well. Return, return, as you claimed you would so long ago. I did return. No, no, you shall not lie to Revel twice. No more centuries will I wait for you. Revel's lips peeled back and her talons seemed to grow into fiendish claws. Here in my garden you will stay, and no wonder the plains you will no longer.
You have forgotten your place, half-man. Humility is in order.
Don't do this.
Updated my journal. I feel stronger.
Of course I leveled up. Let's be in position.
Attend me, my
Gather to me.
Oh my god. And now we have to do this fight after this entire fucking thing happened. Only these two leveled up after this. You know what? I'm gonna move away from here.
All right.
I'm gonna do this so I'll be able to save. Yep, I'm cheesing the system. There's no way she'll fuck me over. Well, there's not enough spaces for everybody. You mean this spaces is for the last member that we'll get later in the game. That I never got because I always bring 6 members. And I never want to leave a member behind. Because if I leave him behind, when I'll get the other one, I'll never get him back. Even though, who cares really? Yeah, it's a big fighter dude, but he's voiced by Keith David, so we have to play him.
Damn, the Karok thing's true.
These things are like are still not aggressive for some reason. Okay. Near death, okay.
The Karok sings true.
Man.
Oh. Guess we'll have to fight this also. Are they hostile, really? I mean, they're not really hostile. Okay, we're gonna take a break. It's been a while. This conversation has lasted almost an hour. I'm not even joking. We'll be back.
The Dig, coming this fall.
Descent. 8-player network. Doom 4. 8 is greater than 4. Descent. 24 enemies. Doom 18. 24 is greater than 18. Descent. 360 degrees of vertical rotation. Doom 0. 360 is greater than 0. Descent. For your PC, not equal to Doom, greater than.
Hey, corporate America, how many times has this happened to you? You need a joke, want to send a funny fax, or just don't know where to go for lunch. And all your computer wants to do is work. Wait. Don't throw that expensive PC away. Now you can unleash its entertainment abilities with the Laugher Utilities. That's right, the Laugher Utilities, a plethora of non-productive pastimes from Leisure Suit Larry, America's leading inefficiency expert. How much would you pay for an interactive joke database with a variable filthometer and an easy-to-use subject search? Would you pay $50? Don't. It's included with the amazing Laugher Utilities. And wait, there's more. Need to look more decisive? This magic 8-ball would cost you $12 by itself, but an executive decision-making program is built right in the incredible Laugher Utilities. But wait, there's more. You'd expect to pay hundreds of dollars for funny fax cover sheets, humorous office forms, or programs that manage party sign-up sheets. But you get it all with the astounding Laugher Utilities. But wait, there's more. Stop throwing away thousands of dollars on funny sound effects, humorous screensavers, and automatic birthday reminders. It's all included in the unbelievable Laugher Utilities. You'd probably take out a second on the house for a product this powerful. But wait, there's more. The absolutely unbeatable Laugher Utilities even tackles the toughest office dilemma: where to go for lunch. Now, how much would you pay for the indescribable Laugher Utilities? $2 million? $3 million? Your government did. But when you order now, we'll give you the Laugher Utilities for the unbearably low suggested retail price of just $34.95. Here's how to order yours.
We're back. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff here. Did I check this completely? Like when I found a way to read... I guess so. So what's this? Invokes Eel, +9 to base hit point, +2 armor class. Usable by living creatures. We have 3 of those. This is a spell. I can copy this spell. You can copy this spell.
What do we need the succubus for? She'll turn on us, she will.
+2 charisma and a bunch of really cool stuff. -1 wisdom. No. +1 tackle. I guess the +5 resistant is kind of meh. And +2 -1. I don't like that. So we're gonna keep this one. It's a little more useful. Armor class and tackle. use identify for this. Not for now. Level 4 spell. Okay, we're good. Can't even combine those two, even though they're the same item. Okay, let's level up now. +2 intelligence gained from specialization, +1 wisdom gained from specialization, +5 lore gained from specialization. We must be very close to 25 intelligence right now. 23. Wow, 22. And now we have 1 point here I could put anywhere. 21, 20 seems low, let's put at 21. You know, it would be nice to have maximum wisdom. Let's say 23, and then I'll start putting points in charisma. Oh, it says 24, 24. Oh, because I have items. I do have items. 21 charisma.
Aye?
20 30 points. I don't know to put them in. Big pocket. Let's put this at 100. At this point, I want to be sure that everything opens up.
Done. All right.
Oh, there's enemies. The space beneath this overhanging branch is glowing softly. It seems to reveal a small bramble room beyond. Notice that the gray hair Revel plucked from her head is slowly twisting like a corkscrew. See what the air does. The air slowly curls up your left arm, circling around your wrist, then wraps itself tightly around your left index finger in response. The light beneath the arc glows brighter. The portal. Oh well, let's fight these things.
There is nothing I can do.
Immune to Earth?
Yes, it shall be done.
No surprises there. Okay, I'll just attack those even though they're not
How many pleasure?
Die. Done.
Okay, so I just need to touch this to go away. She was implying that we could go back from here. Because she was saying when you step through the portal, like this will be... She did say it was a point of no return. I think she even said those. She said deal with everything you had to deal with or something.
Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. May my faith lend me strength.
this brings me back here, so I don't know how that works. Oh, this must be the prison. Fold your arms around you like a cage and leave... No, leave the portal alone. And this won't work here, probably. Or this. So she says that, but it's already done. It's already...
All right.
Okay, fuck that. This arch is made of gnarled tree limb that has grown from the floor of the maze and fallen into an arc. As you step up the arch, the space between the arch grows softly. As you examine the natural arch, you notice the left side of the trunk is scored, as if someone took a knife blade and cut several notches into it. The scorings, however, don't look like they came from a knife blade. They look like slash marks, someone's talons. Scratch the trunk tree with your fingernails. Strip through the arch. That's to come back, I guess. Okay, that's our lair. Examine the twigs. The twigs are thin, like grasping fingers. They have none of the black bars that coat the branches elsewhere in the maze. Examine them, however, you can feel a magic vibration from them. They are like the faint vibration you feel in the maze, but they are more insistent. Start humming the same tune Ravel used when she called upon the maze's power. Throw one of the black barbed seeds into their mists. Pick up 3 twin branches. Could feel the branch responding to you humming. I'm not really interested. Take the branch, your branch. Invokes black bard shield, invokes black bard curse. I have 99 of them. I can change which. Wow, okay, that is pretty cool. That is some cool stuff. Oh, it's the same thing.
I'm gone.
Well, I mean, I could get 2 of them. Yeah, still 3 of those things. There you go. I have two of those wands. get away.
Yes, it shall be done. May my faith lend me strength.
Did you see that?
Come, a pleasure.
Done.
I'm listening. It shall be done.
Did you see that?
All right.
Off with you. Dead I am.
Then Death's kingdom has sealed its gates to us both. Arise, crone.
Shh. Away with you. I'm dead, and no traffic with the living may I have.
I care little for how you die, but I warn you for the last time. Arise, or I shall slay you where you lie.
I had thought that dying at his hand would fulfill the requirements the past put forth.
You cannot have thought that one would have a chance. You were indulgent to let him think he was successful.
Powerful this incarnation is. And kill me he could have, but for a few tricks I possess. Fortunate was I.
Fortune abandoned you the moment I found you. Has your life prepared you for what is to come, hag?
I am not afraid. Not of the likes of you, ragged thing. Weak Ravel may be, but a few tricks has Ravel learned over the years, and I have known you would come.
No longer shall you trouble existence with your presence, witch.
We have entered the Outlands. The city of Cursed. You see one of Cursed finest. He looks a little bored. What do you want? Don't you know there's a lockdown? What can you tell me about this place? We're under lockdown right now because of the plague. You don't know what's causing it, but we're quarantining this section of the town till we find out. You want something else? I'd like to see the person in charge. What, the burger? He's in the administration building. Good luck getting to him though. He doesn't see anyone these days. I'm looking for a Deva. And you're looking for the wrong end of the Great Ring, Burke, because even if there were one here, you'd not be finding it. Be locked away like a Mrs. Gold.
All right.
This person turns to you, scowling as you interrupt them. Do I know you? That's right, I didn't think so. Now leave me alone. Tricha. Bunch of guards, bunch of citizens. There's a door there. The tavern. Cool, let's start here, Nabat. You see an angle-faced man, his eyes squinting, nearly shut, as if unwilling to watch the world's horror or to let the world see the horrors inside him, and yet his face is creased with smile lines. His voice is friendly and lackadaisical as he greets you. Hi. What can you tell me about this place? The Trader's Gate Tavern? It's run by tainted bars over there and frequented by the folks you see here. Marquez, ex-Harmonium, Kitla, ex-employee, Dalan, ex-just about everything. And do I ever have some stories about him that maybe I'll tell you sometimes. And Donna Quicho, whose story I don't know yet. Who are you? Me, I'm Nabat, one-time raconteur, now reduced to selling stories in alehouses. I'm retired for now, but maybe I'll give you a story later. Looking for a deva. His face crinkles in a smile. What makes you think I know anything about that? Seriously, what did you want to know? That's it, they didn't really tell us about anything. Let's talk to
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
see if things have changed since the hag. What should we do next? You got me, Chief. He doesn't know.
Aye. What is it you want then?
I wanted you to know that when I kissed Rebel in the maze, in the maze, Rebel said you were tormented. What did she mean? What happens if I do this? Don't be coming and treasure up that wash. If you want to lock lips with a fiend, kissing that hag was probably the safest thing you could have done. You were tormented. What did she mean? Nothing. Are you sure? It was nothing. Well, if you want to talk about it, I'm listening. I don't know why I'm traveling with you. I don't know why I went with you to find Ravel. Makes no sense, it does. And I don't like it. I think I have feelings for you. Feels strange, it does. I don't think I've ever liked anyone. But you... I don't know what it is about you. I mean, you're daft a lot of times. You walk like your hips are broken, you're clumsy, you smell like a zombie, but... I like you. Anna, why did you say something? We could have settled this long because I think you're doomed. Anna suddenly meets your gaze. I think you're walk with chains, but you don't know it yet. So I feel for you, and I'm afraid for you. And that's killing me, it is. I cannot let you come to harm, but I don't know how to do to stop it. Kiss her. You grab the back of her neck with your free hand, and you watch Anna's features go stone as you pull her to you and kiss her on the lips. At first, it's like kissing a wall, then she starts slowly kissing you back. Hesitant at first, then with more confidence, her teeth lightly biting your upper lip. You hear her snarl in the back of her throat, and her tail starts snacking around your leg. then squeezing, each squeeze matching one of her bites. Would you two cut it out before I have to get a Dabus over here to separate the two of you? As you kiss, you suddenly notice that Anna's skin is becoming warm. It's radiating heat, like hot coals. You pull back, Anna's teeth giving one last bite, and she looks at confused and anger. What is it? I'm not good at it? No, it's your skin. Why are you getting so warm all of a sudden? Fiend blood it is. Never had that happen before. What? No one's ever kissed you before? No one's dared to. And even if they did, I doubt it would have been like that. I'll take that as a compliment. Are we gonna keep moving on, or what? We don't have time to stand and chat. Well, I'm not done kissing you yet. Come here. Alright, let's move on. Okay. Are we a thing now? Let's talk to you now.
Yes?
I seem to leave this wreckage wherever I go with Darna, especially in the lions under attached, not to mention her well. Why she was attracted to me, I can't even imagine. Used her well. Maybe I should be careful with my feelings. Darna was the woman in the sensory stone of longing, was she not? The one who loved your precious incarnation? Your previous incarnation? Yes, she was. I did something terrible to her. But I know not what. To that I would say this: love may move the planes himself when it's strong and true. There is nothing true in all my experience than the truth about how one feels about another. Before you seek to guard others from your feelings, know this: love is powerful, so powerful that it found its way into Ravel's twisted black heart. Its touch caused her to value another more than herself. Do you not know the strength required to change a heart such as Ravel's? For all the pain it may have caused, I think there's something to be said for the good that's created. Perhaps. Me, actually. I want you to know that when I kiss Ravel in the maze, I'm curious about your feelings about me. The situation. I was looking for this thread the other day. Why I wanted to be immortal, I don't know. I think it was to help me escape from a cage, gain my freedom. Ravel said something which interested me. She mentioned the War of Fiends, which undoubtedly meant the Blood War. I find that most curious that, in the plane where Ravel made her home, often finds itself the contested ground in the conflict. Perhaps whatever brought you to Ravel involved the Blood War.
Yes?
Are you in pain? Welcome Grace is silent for a moment. Her gaze becomes distant. When she turns back to you, her eyes are a strange shade of azure, a shade that speaks of vast sadness and tears. Ravel sees much with her black brambled eyes, some things which are hidden to others' eyes, even things about their own natures. Sometimes the pain makes itself known. I have learned it is a difficult thing to turn on one's nature. Are you going to be alright? Yes, you are kind to ask. The pain still makes itself known, but I came to terms with my nature many centuries ago. I thank you for asking about my well-being.
Yes? Yes?
Yeah, let's say this. Nothing needs to be said. I must say, I admire your courage in doing such a thing. Not many people would dare to kiss a myth. Only kiss. Whoa. Wow. I kissed Carvel because I wanted to kiss you. Oh, blathering a lie. I kissed Carvel because I wanted to kiss. Let's say this. To kiss a succubus is to invite death. What do you mean? A succubus kills by draining the energy of mortals by kissing them. While it is a pleasurable experience for the victim does not usually live long to savor the experience. Oh.
Yes?
I'm pretty sure that in one of my playthroughs, it was her that, like, we had like a thing between each other. Now it's Anna. Maybe it's a thing about alignment. So what is this alignment? Neutral good. Okay. What's alignment? Lawful neutral. And she's chaotic neutral. Chaotic neutral. We're kind of like pretty far, somewhat far from chaotic neutral. But all right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I seem to remember a thing where I was trying to flirt with both of them, and like Anna was being like, no, she wanted to leave. I remember. She did have a little thing at first when we got Fall from Grace. It was fine. I don't remember if it was like that or not. Maybe it was something else. It was my first playthrough. That I remember these two characters really clashed. Questions. I heard there's a Deva in this town. You have another question? What do you know about this Deva? All things have their price. I'm not ready to put a price on information. What about if I threaten you for it? Tell me about your friend there then. She's a friend. Tell me about this Deva. Yourself. I'm a bard, historian, actor, and all-around entertainer. Fastest fingers in the Outlands. At least, that's what I tell everyone. Who's your friend? That's it. And that's it. I don't have much to say than that. The cook's face began to grow with anger. What do you want here? Go away. Cheese, steak knife. I'm gonna leave it there. Well, we probably need it, right? At least the cheese. We're gonna encounter some mice who want the cheese. Does this go down? You see a burly blond man wearing the armor of an Harmonium officer. His face is rosy with drink, and behind his smile his eyes are filled with bitterness. He launches into speech without preamble. Bar sent you, no? And stop wasting my time. Okay. You see a drunken guard. He's dressed in the armor of cursed finest. But it looks like all he's interested in protecting is his bub. He looks you over without much interest, his eyes dead. Who are you? Chuckaploot, one of Cursed Elite. What are you doing here? Watch him. They say he's got a tunnel here, and I want to see him. Man, they were sick with the writing during this phase of the game, because now people don't have much to say anymore. You see an haggard, grim man. His coarse face is lined and weathered, and his eyes are red-rimmed. He straightens as he sees you. Welcome to Trader's Gate. I'm Tainted Bars, the innkeep. What's wrong? What's wrong is that my daughter got herself kidnapped by slavers, and now the place is going to fall behind on its bills, and I'm going to lose the place to one of those rich pikers in the first circle. He looks at you more closely. You're the fellow asking about the Deva, ain't you? Tell you what. You help me out, I'll help you out. What do you know about the Deva? You're looking for him, ain't you? I can tell you that he's hidden far beneath the prison. I can tell you how to get there, too, apart from being arrested or trying to bribe your way in, which wouldn't work anyway. What do I have to do for this? Go over there, talk to Marquez. He's the ex-Harmonium fellow. He knows about these slavers, and he holds the first part of the key that'll put you on the path of seeing the Deva. There are 5 parts to the key, but it ain't a physical key. When we've got the parts together, you come tell me, and unlocks knowledge in the mind. Tell them, though, and stay secret. You got to satisfy the key holder. Questions?
Updated my journal.
What's with the town being so abandoned?
Updated my journal.
Troubles aplenty, as always. First, they keep digging holes in the ground to make the prison bigger, and they discover this Deva, wrapped up in a big obsidian bubble, chained to the floor. They take his sword and use his power to keep the criminal in their cages. They're busy debating what to do with the Celestial, tearing their hair out trying to figure out how they can make a profit of his discovery, cross their feeds, and the plagues. And then the plague hits. The plague?
Updated my journal.
That's right, something that lays folks low, makes people all ornery and bad-tempered, and too weak to do anything about it. The guards closed off portion of town, and they're all tight-wound. They'll take you into jail on the slightest pretext these days. I don't know how you got into town, but you ain't getting out unless you find a portal. What can you tell me about this place? What this place is a hotbed of rumors and innuendo. No one trusts no one. You don't do favors for someone without making sure they're in your debt. Everyone hates everyone else, and everyone looking for old to get on everyone. Someone like you. You're a ripe target of opportunity for someone. Opportunity for people, because you don't know the politics, and I guarantee you'll be sucked in. What are you selling here? Yeah, just so it's 4 a.m. Yeah. There you go. It's 8 p.m. now? What? There you go. I want it to be clear outside. I don't even know how that costs. Cursed citizen, cursed citizen. So I'm supposed to talk to this guy. You're back. Here's the deal. Slavers have kidnapped his daughter. It's your job to get them back. I'll tell you where to find them. You go kill them and report back to me. I'll help you find the Deva and else. Maybe even teach you weapons. Agreed? Questions first. Are you forcery? I'm against it. I'll help. Last I heard, the slavers were to the east and inner cursed. They've got the nod from the city guard. Find them. Make sure Bar's daughter is alright and kill them. When you're done, come back. I'll tell you the first part of the key. You need to find the Deva.
Updated my journal.
Who are you? I'm Marquez, formerly a Measure 3 of the Harmonium. Formerly, I said because I quit not so long ago. Why? I found out that the Harmonium, a group I'd believed in from the start, was buying people, kidnapping them, taking them against their will, and ruining their lives. Was sucking the life out of people for daring to be different. I couldn't take it anymore. The slavers will be fighting our old cameras of mine. Spits on the floor, barks, liars. You can't trust anyone anymore. What are you doing here? Drinking. What does it look like? I'm waiting for someone to come along and right the wrongs I made. You seemed like a good job. What wrongs? I found out the Harmonium, a group I believed in, is okay. What's your stake in slavery thing anyway? I found out the Harmonium, a group I believe in from the start. What you can tell me about this key? 5-part key, verbal, held in our heads. He smiles toothly at you. You won't get it out of me by torture, and I suspect you won't find the others easily either. Where are the slavers again? You see a tall, striking woman. She stands staring at the walls of the tavern without seeing them, her hands slowly curling into fists and unclenching. When she sees you, her eyes dart across your clothing and gear, then back to your eyes. A sardonic smile crosses her face. She looks away again. Do you always make a habit of talking to strangers? Yes, I have questions. If I need to ask them questions, then yes. What a fascinating life you must lead to do such things. Sadly for you, I'm busy. I have questions. What part of I'm busy did you not understand? Leave me alone, thank you. You see a red-haired woman, short and plump. Her face is lined with cares, worries, and hatred that seem to have festered for far too long. She sneers at your approach and turns her head away, so that you cannot see her eyes. She acts as though you can't see her if she can't see you. To her, you don't even exist. Farewell, then. Yeah, a lot of people here don't even want to talk to me, so I don't know if they're part of other quests and then I'll come back to them or something.
I'm gone.
You see a scruffy old man who reeks of garbage. He seems somehow more vital than most of the people of this town, more vibrant, as if he didn't quite belong here. He looks up at you as you approach, and straighten his back. Come to see Kais? Heard stories of wisdom and righteousness? Examples to be set and lived by? Who are you? I am Kais, caretakers of the town's refuse. I tend to their garbage, and in metaphor I have seen a fair number of souls flow this way as well. I'm the voice that urges them to goodness, and I fear they ignore me. What is this place? This is the town's refuse. I watch over it to hunt the vermin who pick through it. I keep from spilling into the city, and in turn they bring me more. What can you tell me of Cursed? It's a town in the brink of disaster. All manner of evil is being done here, and nothing is as it seems. All is hidden beneath a veneer of civility, but the venom scars those who breathe it in. This is a poisonous town, filled with poisonous people. Tell me of this dump. He leans forward conspirationally. I have a secret entrance into the underground here, a secret place almost no one knows. There's a way into the Undercity. He pauses. But I've never used it. Should I go down? I foresee that I could never return. The way down is slippery, and the rubble would collapse behind me. When I'm ready to die, I shall slide down there, and let the monsters feast on my bones.
Updated my journal.
Secret entrance to the underground. It also says that once I pass that way, there's a good chance I will never be able to return the way I came. Ah.
All right.
Okay, I think we're gonna end the stream right here. Oh, so we're gonna play more of this on Monday at the usual 8 p.m. Eastern time stream. Uh, well, Monday might be like that's what's happening this summer.
Don't you trust anyone here, you got
The
me?
Mondays and the Tuesdays, I might start a little later because I have my kids and I can just start when they go to sleep. So I wait for them to go to sleep. So sometime the stream will start at 8:30, 9, around that time. Pretty much only the Monday and the Tuesdays. And also the Fridays and the Sundays, 1 week out of two. This is the 1 week out of two I don't have the kids, so that's why I'm playing a lot of games. That's why there was Wasteland 2 before. That's why there was Alpha Centauri. We were done with Alpha Centauri, by the way. And tomorrow we'll play more Wasteland 2. But there will not be a stream at 8 p.m. because at 9 we watch a movie on Discord. I will post the Discord here for those who don't know. Just remind you if you know that there's a Discord, just check it out. There's not much going on, but if you want to know news about what's going on with the channel, that's definitely the place to be. Now let's rate somebody. Sunday I will be playing maybe a little bit of Wasteland 2, and at 8 I'm going to continue Alien versus Predator 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we are raiding Cortland. Thanks for watching, everyone. He's playing some Terminator Future Shock, which is one of the first game of Bethesda Software. Back in the day, they made a bunch of Terminator games. They made like 5 of them. It's crazy. Future Shock, I think, is the second to last or something like that. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great weekend. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.